Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you the everyday designer handbag that I am considering for myself at the moment. And because I'm a mom to a toddler, there will be a couple things that I'm looking for specifically in these bags. So I want to share with you what my picks are in hopes that this will be helpful in choosing your next designer handbag as well. My preference of everyday bag definitely has changed in the past. So I want to say 5 years as I transitioned from working in the office to working from home, and now working from home full time with a toddler who goes to daycare full time. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. And let's get right into it. So as I mentioned previously, these are the bags that I'm currently considering right now for them to be my day-to-day bag. So there are a couple different criteria the bags have to meet in order for it to be kind of my day-to-day bag. So first of all, it needs to be versatile in terms of the different ways to carry it. I mostly prefer shoulder bags, but when it comes to a pinch where I need to carry my son in my arms, and if I'm carrying a lot of stuff in my hands, I just like to have that versatility and option to carry bags crossbody. Another criteria is that the bag has to be durable and truly carefree. It can't be made of really delicate material or really delicate color where it's prone to color transfer. So as you guys know, I already prefer color black to be my favorite color when it comes down to handbags. So I'm mainly considering black, dark navy, dark green, gray type of darker colors for my next handbag. And then the third criteria is capacity. So I used to really be able to carry kind of smaller bags because I didn't really carry much with me on day-to-day basis. If I needed to carry a laptop, I would just carry a tote. If I needed just stuff for me, I'm not used to really carrying a lot of stuff with me before there was a baby to care for, but now having enough capacity for my bags is very, very important. I can't do mini bags anymore. I need to be able to carry all of my daily essentials. I need to be able to have emergency snacks, maybe a diaper, maybe a small pack of wipes, and maybe like wet ones, tissues, little handkerchief, like all of those things need to be able to fit in my bag. Maybe not all of them, but most of them should fit in my bag. I'm not saying I need to be able to carry like a big tote to fit all my toddler stuff along with my things, but it definitely needs to be big enough for me to have like just in case items in there, because I'm a mom now. Like what I need now is definitely different from what I needed 5 years ago when I was working in the office and I didn't have a kid. So those are the three criteria I'm looking to fill with my next handbag purchase. And now I wanted to share with you some of the bags that I've been eyeing online for myself. So the first brand is Chanel. I'm a little bit on a Chanel kick right now, not because I can afford it, but because I just really like some of the different styles that they have carried previously. So the first handbag I've been eyeing is the Chanel Gabriel in the medium size. Now the Gabriel used to be a really popular style, I would say more than 5 years ago, and now there are plenty of stock you can get from pre-loved market for a fairly good price point. Good price point meaning it's a good price point for Chanel. And for me and my lifestyle, the medium size is perfect. A lot of more petite women tend to prefer the small, but for what I'm looking for, because of the capacity, I would highly prefer the medium, or I would even consider the large. The reason why I haven't bought this still is because I'm not sure of the style, whether it will have a true staying power in my wardrobe. It's definitely more edgier style that you would carry. It doesn't really have that classic silhouette that I'm looking for in my next handbag. Because I'm looking for a bag that I can carry every day, I want a style that's a little bit more classic and not maybe as edgy as this Chanel Gabriel style. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to splurge on this one. And then the next style I'm considering from Chanel, it's really expensive. It's Chanel 19. I know it came out 4 or 5 years ago at this point already, but it's still a very popular style. There's still a good amount of stock in the pre-loved market, which tells me that people are now kind of getting bored of the Chanel 19. I think the current push is for Chanel 22, but I think that's just not as popular with the people than the Chanel 19 still to this point. So because it's still a very popular style, it's the Chanel 19 still go for at least like $5,000, $6,000, which is fairly close to that still brand new from the boutique retail price. And because it's so expensive, I've been hesitant to buy it, and it's not going to be a classic style. It'll still more of a trendy piece that'll be maybe here for the next couple of years, and then maybe it'll go out of style. They won't make it anymore. So I'm hesitant to spend this kind of a price tag on a bag that's not as classic as a classic flap. If it was that I'm looking to buy a classic flap from a pre-loved market for $4,000, $5,000, at least I know Chanel will keep on making the same style over and over until probably end of its time. But Chanel 19, to me, it still feels very much of a temporary style that Chanel is looking to make. So I'm hesitant to add this to my collection, also because I had a terrible experience buying it from eBay. After that, I've decided to just stop pursuing it. And the next style I'm considering is from Hermes. It's their canvas piece. This is known to be kind of like your starter bag within Hermes. It's called the Airbag Zip in size 31. This is a piece that comes kind of in a similar silhouette as the Kelly. So the body of the bag is made with canvas, but it does have like the leather flap and the handle and the long strap you can wear across body. So this bag, I think, is a very classic silhouette. I like that you can wear it across body or carry on your shoulder. It can also carry top handle. It does have a zip compartment on the back as well, so you can throw your phone and your keys, maybe even the small wallet or card holder in the back. The reason why I haven't really splurged on this is that, one, the retail price of this bag is closer to $3,000, but it's mainly a canvas piece. And two, the pre-loved market price is really high. A lot of times it's above the retail price, or if you get really lucky, you barely save anything on the retail price point. So for me, this is really a lot of money for mainly a canvas bag. So I really am not convinced that this will be worth the money that I'm willing to spend on this bag. So I haven't bought this bag at all, but I know a lot of people who own this bag, they love it, but there's also feedback that it's really fussy to get in and out of. So a couple of the items that you'll be able to fit in the back pocket, that will be easy to access, but any of the main compartment stored items, it's just so fussy to get in and out of, and I can't do fussy bags during this time of my life. So while I really do admire the shape and the style of the bag, I'm not fully convinced that this is the right bag for me. The next two bags are going to be a lot more affordable when it comes down to the luxury handbag price point. And because of that, these two are the bags that I am considering as like a feature bag for myself. So the next bag I wanted to talk about is the Saint Laurent medium Nikki bag. When this bag first came out and I started to see it on other people, I just really thought, well, that bag looks so plain. I really don't understand why people are spending the kind of money that they are spending on this bag. But here I am now, a couple years later, thinking about whether this would be a right bag for me. What I like about this bag is that the medium size, the capacity wise, it's perfect for what I need. It'll be able to fit a lot of the just in case emergency toddler items in my bag. It has a back pocket that's a magnetic closure. It's super easy to get in and out of. I also like that it has kind of compartment, but it's not to the point where it's so compartmentalized within the bag. It has kind of limited capacity. It just has the big main compartment, a smaller compartment up front where I'll be able to kind of fit my items, and then the main compartment I can use it for storing my toddler stuff. So I think that's really great. And the strap length is also really great. So it has kind of a generous shoulder drop for you to be able to carry the bag on your shoulder, or you can also carry it crossbody too. Because of its versatility and capacity, I really am truly tempted by this bag. I don't want to pay the retail price point because it's well over $3,000 at this point. But if I come across a good price point, well-priced one in the pre-loved market, I just may splurge. There are plenty of options for you to choose from with a material of leather, color of leather, color of hardware. Ones I'm looking at are, black leather and the gold hardware. So let me see if I can find a good deal on this bag in the pre-loved market, and maybe this will be the one that I get next. And then the last bag I wanted to talk about is a bag that's no longer really popular, but I've always loved it. And it's because it suits what I look for in a bag, and it's the Givenchy Antigona, and not in the mini size but in the small size. I got to try this bag on while I was out shopping with one of my friends, and just the bag just feels extremely luxurious. I really love how comfortable the zipper is. You can just close it and open it really easily. I love how there's a top handle and a shoulder option. The only thing is that the small size, because the bag is fairly large, you can't crossbody it, but you can carry it on your shoulder with the additional strap that it comes with. I'm not sure if this is like the perfect choice for what I need day to day. I think this bag will be a better fit for me if I were going to the office and I needed to carry like more of my personal belongings in addition to what I need to carry for my son, because the small size is quite spacious, a lot more so than the St. Laurent Nikki bag, but I don't need all of that capacity, and that'll make the bag a lot heavier. So one might suggest, why don't you look into the mini size? I found the mini size opening to be quite fussy, and it's substantially smaller, so I definitely don't think the mini size is the right one. I think the small size is the right one for me. And there's this like gorgeous kind of like a light beige, a light brown color that I'm really drawn to right now, and the price point is really good. You can find them on discount on some of the retailers, and I'm tempted by it, but I'm not sure whether this will be the first one I want to buy, but it will definitely be a great bag in terms of capacity and the versatility. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys found this video helpful, especially if you're also considering to add a bag to your collection as your day-to-day bag. I've definitely noticed while I'm just browsing online that my preference of handbags have definitely evolved in the past couple of years, and there's not really a bag that fits exactly what I'm looking for from my collection right now. And I would love to get your thoughts around the 5 bags that I introduced to you today, and then let me know if you guys have any favorites out of the 5, or if you have better recommendations compared to the 5 that I've mentioned in today's video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.